Carnival Radio. Enjoyment Unlimited.
Good evening and welcome to News Around the World from Carnival Radio. I am Joseph Oikola. Starting the news this evening from Africa. Madagascar embattled President André Rajoelina has appointed an army general as the new prime minister, a bid to end youth-led protest against its rule. He said the nation needed a premier capable of restoring order and people's trust before naming Jen Fuku for 2 nights Zanzurafu to the post. Coming days after the president expressed fears of a coup attempt, the general's appointment marks a significant militarization of the government and appears to be an attempt by Rajoelina to secure the army's backing at a time of heightened tensions. The protest involved youth's Gen Z mother rejected Gen Z's visible appointment and gave Rajoelina 48 hours to resign. Moving to Asia, FIFA has accused Malaysia of falsifying citizenship documents so 7 foreign-born players can play for the national team. Football's world governing body had fined and suspended the players in late September and on Monday released a report justifying its action. FIFA said the Football Association of Malaysia FAM had forged birth certificate to make it look like the players' grandparents were born in Malaysia. This, the body said, constitutes pure and simple a form of cheating. But FAM said the discrepancies arose from its administrative error and that it would appeal FIFA's penalties. It maintained that the players were legitimate Malaysian citizens. In Europe, after 8 years in office, Emmanuel Macron's position as president is coming under increasing pressure as France's political crisis escalates. Macron once called himself Mathieu des Luges, master of the clocks, but his command of timing is not what it was. But for the third time in a year, his choice of prime minister has resigned. An opinion poll suggests almost 3/4 of voters think the president should step down too. Longtime ally Edouard Philippe, who served as Macron's first prime minister from 2017 to 2020, has urged him to appoint a technocrat prime minister and call presidential elections in an orderly manner. And South American, a 30-year-old woman has become the third person to die from methanol poisoning in the Brazilian state of Sao Paulo, as the authorities investigate the source of the tainted drinks thought to be making people ill. Bruna Araujo, the Zuna, died after consuming a vodka drink at a bar more than a week ago, according to officials in the city of Sao Bernardo. It comes after health officials announced the death of 2 men. There has been a total of 225 confirmed cases of methanol poisoning in Brazil so far. At least 11 businesses have been closed and more than 10,000 bottles of alcohol seized by authorities. On to the last news around the world. In North America, there were delays in cancellation at the Hollywood Bobak Airport and at the airport in in other U.S. cities on Monday as the government shutdown worsens an existing shortage of air traffic controllers. Air traffic control at the Southern California airport was unmanned for nearly 6 hours and remotely managed due to staffing shortages. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says some air traffic controllers are calling in sick as the shutdown. Now its 7th day hard strikes on workers. He estimated that staffing has at times dropped to 50% in some areas. Other hands, news around the world from Carnival Radio. This news was brought to you by Carnival Radio News and Current Affairs Department, compiled by Elizabeth Chelsea Okemikoko. I am Joseph Oyukola. Good evening, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.